Hello and welcome to the Business Hangout Blueprint video series. In this specific series, I am excited I get to teach you how to use this powerful Google Hangout system for your business. So, this is video number 1, and what I want to do now is just going to give you a quick overview. We're going to cover the video's overview, kind of give you an idea of the video series, what's in it, and so you know exactly what to expect so that you can implement this whole process quickly and easily. We're going to talk about how it all works and the tools that you're going to need. Let's get started. So this is video number 1. Video number 2 is the top ways Hangouts can increase your traffic and conversions. I'm a big believer that in order to really use this system to the full extent, you need to know how to use it and what kind of opportunities that it brings to the table. And then we're going to jump right in and we're going to talk about getting started, technical setup like your microphone, your webcam, and everything like that. Number 5, Hangouts feature. I'm basically going to give you an overview of all the features that Hangouts provides. Number 6, how to use the chat feature. And number 7, how to use the screen share, which is very, very powerful. And video number 8, we're going to talk about the apps in Google Drive. Apps are what makes the Google Hangout system so powerful. It's unbelievable because if you look at some of the apps that they provide, a lot of these apps 4 years ago cost a lot of money if you had paid a different company. And I still remember paying a company about $75 a month just to do one of these apps. But the best of all is that with Google Hangouts, it's all free. So the integration with the apps and the Google Drive makes it super duper powerful. And video number 9, we're going to talk about security and controlling your Hangout. The only downside with Google Hangouts is that somebody who can enter the session can actually take control over certain things that everybody sees. Now, so that is kind of a downside. So you need to make sure that if somebody is doing that, they're being a butt and they're just abusing their power, you want to make sure, of course, that you're able to control your Hangout and boot them or block them. Number 10, we're going to show you how to connect live Hangouts onto YouTube. I remember back in the day when we used webinar systems where we would have to download it, we'd have to convert the file, we'd have to go through all these different processes and then upload it to YouTube. Now with Google Hangouts, you can do the whole thing easily. It's seamless. You can connect it to YouTube and it will be added to your YouTube account. I mean, think about that. That is very, very powerful in itself. So let's talk about how it all works. This is what you're going to do. You're going to install Hangouts. You have to install the plugin that's part of the browser and then install the actual Hangouts program. And then whatever you do within the system, you'll have to install the little plugins in here and there. And I'll walk you through the whole process. But Hangouts is pretty much compatible with all different types of systems. And then of course we're going to have to set up the technical part, the microphones, the webcams, and stuff like that. Once it's set and done, it's done. You don't have to do that again. And then I'm going to show you how to use Hangouts correctly and effectively. And then of course from that point you can find people to connect with and interact with them. And use Google Apps to your advantage. So very, very simple process. Once you get a hang of this process, it's super easy. And from that point on, all you have to do is simply collaborate with people, interview people, get together in meetings, do product demonstrations and things like that. So tools you're going to need, fortunately everything is free. So you just need Google Hangouts. You need to install the plugin and program, a good microphone, and webcam. Of course, in this case, if you're doing something very, very professional, I would advise probably a decent webcam. And I'll point you to resources and places where you can actually get good webcams for a good price, as well as microphones as well. You're going to need the internet and a professional attitude when dealing with your Hangouts. From that point on, let's move on to video number 2 and talk about the opportunities and the different ways that you can use Google Hangouts.